Hi. So I like to do short little videos just for myself to sort of see where I'm at on this journey. I have now gone 2 months without any processed foods. That's been amazing. And it's also been very difficult. I have had a lot of cravings, and in particular for chips. I let go of potato chips about a year and a half ago, but I still continued to eat organic corn chips and grain-free tortilla chips. So this was extremely difficult for me, and I had a lot more fat in my diet than I have now. So right now I'm at about 15% of my daily caloric intake being fats, and that has been difficult. But some days I do a little bit more, and some days I do a little bit less. And it just sort of depends on what my body needs. I stick with whole foods for my fat intake, and I no longer take in any oils. I've been doing that for a little while now, a few months, and definitely is helpful for me. I do, I've struggled with gallbladder function. And so during this process, I try to be careful to support my gallbladder, liver, kidneys, adrenals, and digestive health. I really go low and slow. I don't do a lot of treatments that other people do because one thing I've learned in this process is to just listen to what my body needs. So some days my body needs a little more fats, and it just sort of depends. If I'm in a lot of pain or something, it does tend to help if I have a little more fat that day. So I've been transitioning on to a raw diet, and right now I'm at 4 raw days of eating per week, and I have increased fruits greatly. So I take my herbal protocol twice a day, and that sets me at about a moderate pace of detoxification. And that's where my body can handle being right now. So I just do the best I can to support my body and let it acclimate as I continue to transition. I used to be much more rigid, and I decided I would do this at this particular time or what have you, but I've learned that my body sets the pace for me, and I just need to be kind and gentle to it and support it as I continue on. So that's pretty much where I'm at. I've definitely had some more detoxification in my lungs, and I'm learning more about how to support myself through that. So, and the sense of smell that I've had lately is pretty drastic, actually. I mean, I went years without being able to smell anything, and now I have a very intensified sense of smell at times. And the other interesting development that I wanted to capture was dreaming. I went years without having any dreams. And I may, like some months ago, I had one dream, and I would have sort of twilight dreams when I wasn't fully asleep. It's almost like daydreams. But I've had about 7 like nights of dreaming, and that's very different, a very different and new development for me. So I'll be seeing my neurologist here in, I don't know, a couple of weeks, and I'll talk with him about that and about the neurological function where I'm at right now. He's helped me a great deal. I used to have lots and lots of seizures, and when I cut stimulants out of my diet, that improved a great deal. So I'm really grateful to have a wonderful neurologist that does not advocate for benzodiazepines or pharmaceutical medications for me. So the other thing is just keeping warm and active. With low thyroid function, I've struggled, to be out of bed, um, and to, be able to take a walk while the temperatures are decreasing. And that's what I'm, committing myself to, is getting more acclimated to the cooler temperatures and doing my best to stay active and do some light yoga and walking through the cold months. So, I mean, just moving right along, very grateful for where I'm at and for the progress that I've made. And I will just continue to move on through the winter. Um, and I won't be doing a fully raw diet through the winter. But as soon as my body acclimates to the 4 days a week of raw eating, I will increase as I transition onto a fruit fast. So that's where I'm at. I'm sending lots of love and light and appreciate all the beautiful souls that share this journey with me. So thanks.